What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Once again, we are back with F1 2019 Early Access. Thank you very much, Codemasters, for sorting us out with that one. Today, we're going to be driving around the legendary Monaco Grand Prix circuit with new game footage before the Monaco Grand Prix itself has taken place. That's an absolute mad one. Definitely has never happened before, so just wow. Anyway, we're here at night. I think it's midnight. A midnight race at Monaco. F1 2019's graphics at night in particular look absolutely stunning, so we're going to put those on display here today, and we're going to be driving as Max Verstappen in the Red Bull, starting in last place. We're going to see if we can go from last to first in this video, so strap in, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the like button. If we can hit, I don't know, 10k likes, as soon as we do, I'll release some F2 gameplay, a race that I did around Bahrain. So hit that like button. Thank you so much for all your support on these videos. And let's get into this race. The Monaco Grand Prix at midnight.
You can feel the tension in the air as we move into race day here at Monaco. It's a track that requires the full concentration of the drivers with zero margin for error. It tests their skills to the absolute limits, so no wonder it remains a fan favourite. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle. And the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
No heroics into Sandoval, please. We're in amongst the pack and just need to stay in one piece.
Jeff, I don't think that's a good idea, telling Max Verstappen in a 5-lap race to not be heroic. We'll see about that one, G. 5 red lights, and away we go for Monaco in the Red Bull at midnight. I am really going to lap this up. This is going to be something special. So heading into turn one, I wasn't feeling, overly comfortable. This isn't my home setup, so I had to dial back some settings, mainly the difficulty settings. But anyway, we're going to take this a bit cautiously. You saw someone lost some front wing. I think it was Kubica up ahead. So we'll see if we can pick our way through now that the pack starts to thin out a little bit. We get to the end of the first sector. Albon got a touch from Russell, I think it was. There's a bit of a car park here at the Fairmont hairpin. And we lost our front wing, so that was a swift restart. Now you're seeing the replay cameras, and because you're seeing the replay cameras, you know that this is the actual attempt. So yeah, it seems like every gameplay that I'm doing today requires just one restart, but hopefully second time lucky, we can have a good one here. Anyway, turn one, I got squeezed by one of the McLarens, or I tried to put myself into a gap that wasn't really there, but we forced our way through, P18. We're not here to make friends. And in this second attempt here, you can see I'm being much more aggressive off the start. I want to see if I can get into the points. Dare I say we're not going to win this race, not unless something crazy happens, but obviously work in progress for F1 2019. Like I said in the video earlier on today, the AI behaviors are something that gets tweaked right up until the release of the game, so they're constantly working on that. But anyway, we've made up some good positions. We've got a Force India up next. Good train. What's that Williams doing there? That Williams should not be so high up in the order. Something has gone on there. I don't know. Was it dry in qualifying and then it went to wets and the Williams was the only one to get a dry time in? I don't know. That's the only situation where I can see a Williams not getting last place. But anyway, here we go on the start of lap 2 here, making a dive on Lance Stroll. Pretty bold and committed move there. It required a bit of cooperation from Stroll to leave some space there. And fair play to him, he did. And we got the move done. P14. Good progress. We've still got 3.5 laps to go in this Monaco Grand Prix. So not much time to get through the pack, but like I said, I only had like an hour to record the game. So I had to be really short and snappy with the content that I was filming. over the course of the day, so just bear that in mind. But anyway, you can see just how good Monaco looks. I did do some daytime running in time trial in the Ferrari, so if you want to see that, maybe I can make a comparison to F1 2018, and we can take a look at just the level of detail that has changed from Monaco in the past to Monaco as it is now. But anyway, we're focusing on the racing at the moment, and it feels pretty good, to be fair. Like, F1 2019 doesn't feel overly different to F1 2018, and I see that as a good thing. You don't have to relearn the game in a way. But, you know, one thing that was catching me out a little bit was the lockups. I was locking up quite regularly on this build. But apart from that, it was pretty familiar for me.
3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Let's just ignore that. Let's just pretend that never happened. I tried to go for a move on the outside of Russell, but the space kind of closed, and then I decided to switch back to the inside, and I think I left it a little bit too late. Should have got front wing damage there, but somehow I managed to avoid that. Missing a few apexes here and there, particularly to back. I think I've missed that twice now, so that's not good enough by my standards, but like I said, I got many excuses to pull out of the hat. Let's see if we can go for a move around the outside of Sainz. Not quite there. Couldn't get the rotation. Didn't have the grip either, which was interesting because in F1 2018, the 100% race at Monaco I was doing, I was pulling off moves around the outside there, so the AI possibly a little bit more bullish there, or maybe just me not being as good. We'll have to test that out once the full game comes out. But here we're going to see if we can go for a bold move around the outside of Sainz. It turns to the inside at the top of Casino Square, and that is P12. Probably the best move I made all day. In all the videos that I recorded of F1 2019, that one felt so darn satisfying. Just a squirt of throttle in a place in the track where I probably didn't need to, and it just got me alongside Sainz, gave me the track presence, he left the space, and I was through. Fantastic move. Next up, we've got Albon, but while we try and catch him, I'll give you just a small snippet of the game sounds, because I know a lot of new viewers like to hear the game without me talking, so let's enjoy that for a few seconds. And here we go, around the outside of Albon. He got a really bad exit out of the final corner, which made things very, very easy for me heading into turn 1. P11, one spot away from some points, and it's the last lap of the Monaco Grand Prix. Hopefully you can tell the difference between this engine sound and the Renault gameplay from earlier on today. This is the Honda-powered Red Bull, so obviously some differences there. Sounds pretty nice, although I wish there was a little bit more reverberation, just a little bit more added stuff when it comes to like the downshifts I've seen from other racing titles. But otherwise, a really good effort on the audio. I really do enjoy it. But the graphics as well has just been a huge step up from previous iterations. And yeah, that's been this race. We're closing up to Sergio. I don't know if we're going to get the move done in time. We're probably just about going to run out. But I'm going to push my darndest to try and catch up to him if I can. Again, missing the to-back apex there. Fireworks off in the distance, and Sebastian Vettel wins the Monaco Grand Prix. Will that be the case in real life based on Ferrari's current performance? I don't imagine that will be the case. But here we go, through the final corner, fireworks everywhere. I'm really, really sad that this race has to come to an end because that was a lot of fun.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé. What a fantastic race it was. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today and a stunning win for Ferrari. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely
Hey,
my
we did it, guys.
Well, Ant, an end to
Driver of the
another
day, living up to Verstappen's reputation from real life. But there we go, guys. That has been this video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed Monaco at midnight. I know there are probably going to be a lot of naysayers out there saying, oh, it doesn't look that much different to previous iterations, but trust me, if you go back and have a look, I'm going to link you to a video titled F1 2017 Monaco Night Race. It's the exact same conditions as this, but 2 years ago, and that video is nearing on 1 million views, so I could do with the extra views, to be honest. Have a look at that video and compare this gameplay footage with that, and you'll see just how far the graphics have come in just a short space of time, because there are people who still think that the original Daniel Ricciardo gameplay from Bahrain doesn't look that great. They just think it's fog turned up and like gamma settings turned up, but in reality it's so much more than that. But anyway, I'm just hoping that my PC can run it, because at the moment I'm already struggling with F1 2018 as it is. But guys, that's been this gameplay video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you could, leave a like, subscribe, that'd really help me out. I'm going to be announcing my career mode team very soon and my plans for F1 2019. Basically, I've got lots coming. Career modes, maybe some league racing. I'm going to be doing lots of online videos as well. Whatever I can sink my teeth into. There's lots of multiplayer features that are coming apparently, so we'll be exploring everything that F1 2019 has to offer. But I'm going to leave you off with this gameplay from the original video. If you haven't seen it already, enjoy. And yeah, 10k likes and F2 gameplay will go up straight away. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.